And happy Friday. Are y'all ready for the weekend? It's been a weird week, right? Like the days have felt not in the right order. Like yesterday felt like Friday, not today. I guess because it was the end of the week. I mean, end of the month. What am I saying? Y'all like the fox? I saw this and I had to get it. You know, the fox. And I've been waiting till November to get to wear it because, I mean, it's not exactly Halloween, right? So it's my fall sweater with my little fox. Hey, Tracy. Thank you, thank you. I normally don't, like buy sweaters and stuff like that are this busy. My Venus is in Virgo for me, so I'm very particular on what I wear, and I like things more simple. But I had to get the fox, because it's just so freaking cute. And it's our mascot. So come in. We're fixing to get started. Did everybody remember to say rabbit, rabbit last night and this morning? I hope you did. Oh, you got the book? Awesome. Well, we're going to use it this morning too. So good. I'm so glad you're loving it. Please leave a review on Amazon so other people know that it's a legit book and that it helps. Monty, how do you forget, girl? Every month. You remembered, Tanya? Perfect. All of y'all remember. Good, good, good. Whoops, hang on. Yay. I forgot last night because of a sick kid. Aw, you did say it today. Okay, good. At least, thank you so much. At the very least, you want to say it the morning of. If you forget the night before, that's not as big of a deal as saying it the morning of, like the first thing, because you were blessing that morning, you're blessing that month, first thing in the morning. That's the first thing you're saying, right? So, yeah. You always forget, but I still say it in the morning. That's okay. Like I just said, yeah. It's better to say it then than to not say it at all. I have people asking me all kinds of questions on my videos. I'm just like, stop overthinking it. All you do is just say rabbit, rabbit at night and in the morning. It's very simple. What do I have all over my glasses? I put my glasses cleaning cloth in my purse, so I'm having to use this one. It's a case and a cleaning cloth, but still, it's not as good. I don't even know how they get so dirty. They go from my face to the top of my head or on a table. I woke up at 2:30 a.m. and it just spontaneously came out. I woke up at 2-something a.m. as well, and I looked at the clock to see what time it was, and I was like, rabbit, rabbit. And then I went back to sleep. You remembered? Good, Heather. Good, good, good. Okay. Oh, your hair is fixed. Yay, good. It's so much better whenever it finally gets done, right? Or done properly. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to look at what's coming up for us this weekend. If you're new here, welcome. We do this every Monday and Friday. We get together. I pull cards for the week and the weekend. Monday, I pull cards for Monday through Thursday. And then Friday, I pull cards for Friday through Sunday. We do this because we want to see what is coming up for us this weekend. We want to have a sneak peek or a cheat sheet to what is ahead, right? Smart people do that. So the more that you come to these sessions, the more the readings are going to resonate with you, okay? So if you feel at first it's not resonating as much, that's okay. come show up more and more often, and they're going to resonate more and more because your energy is going to get more and more deeper into my cards, the book, everything. Okay. What we're going to do first is we are going to boost our energy with this high frequency tuning fork. This is considered to be an angel frequency. All you do is you just relax and listen to it sing, absorb the vibration, and then we're going to get started with the reading. Okay. If you have questions about tarot, numerology, spirituality, relationships, all of that, feel free to ask me in the comments. This is a collective reading. I'm not doing personal readings, but if you have questions about those things, feel free to ask. This is a conversation, okay? This is not just me talking at you. We're all talking here, okay? It's much more fun when you interact. All right, so if you have earbuds in, just be aware this might be a little bit loud from the get-go. Sometimes it's loud, sometimes it's not. It depends on where it wants to be hit, and then it kind of calms down. I'm looking at TikTok and Instagram, so I'm going to show both of you so you can both hear it, okay? Here we go. There we go. See? Easy peasy. Just boost the energy right quick. Sorry, guys. We've got stuff blowing through in Texas, and allergies are getting everybody. So I apologize for the sniffing and maybe some coughing. Oh, there's a rabbit. The rabbits have been coming into my yard the past few days, like a lot. So it's a good sign. All right. Let's find out. Thank you, Mom. She said, love your sweater. Let's find out what our fairy blessing is. Oh, thank you. Let's see what our fairy blessing is for the weekend. What are we going to be blessed with for this weekend? This is kind of like the overall theme. Ooh, a blessing of power, number 25. Look at that. Look how strong she looks. So what does a blessing of power mean to you, right? We have the 11-1 portal today, right? It's just a high vibrational day. Okay, that's what that means. So this month we have 11-1 and then we have 11-11. 11 is a master number. 11 is the philosopher, okay? It's the one that wants to expand. It wants to, raise their awareness and look at the bigger picture, look deeper into life and just, raise your spiritual consciousness, okay? It is a very high vibration. Then we get into 11-11 and that's even higher, okay? So that's what that means. Now, we also have the new moon in Scorpio today, okay? So Scorpio is all about deep transformation from the inside out. Scorpio goes from the scorpion to the eagle to the phoenix. There are only certain signs that have those higher I can't think of a word right now, but they evolve. Okay. What else was I going to say? Plus we have Samhain happening. Just so much happening right now, like right now. So you have this blessing of power saying you have all this power to start to manifest, to start to plant the seeds of what you want to experience. You guys, we are almost to the end of 2024 already. Like, this is insane. October went by like that. Remember how I said there's going to be something significant about October, but I couldn't figure out what it was? Well, it was. I've had so many people getting into the Quantum Master Academy. It's extremely exciting. I'm so excited for 2025. But right now is the time for you to wrap up the year and to get ready for 2025. 2025 is a 9-year, right? That is higher wisdom. That is things coming to fruition. That is the humanitarian. We have Pluto going into Aquarius, which is also the humanitarian, okay? Lots and lots of energy building for next year, okay? So this weekend, you have a lot of strong energy as far as planting the seeds of what you want to experience as far as transformation going into 2025, okay? Scorpio wants you to rise above everything. It wants you to shed all of that, to burn down the old self and be reborn as your true self. Okay, so you have the blessing of power happening. And with it being number 25, 2 is all about decision making. It's about balance and duality. 5 is about change. It's about shifts and change and power to like sudden changes. Power of movement as well. Then we add them together and it's 7. 7 is a very spiritual number. So there you go. Okay. So much energy for sure. Yeah. It has been an extremely fast year. Like extremely fast. It's so odd, right? Very weird. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Dawn. You keep getting the 3 of Wands. Ooh, that's good. Thank you, Anne. I couldn't wait to wear it. Oh, you're from Ireland. Nice. Cheryl, this is a collective reading. We're all in it together. 7's one of your favorite numbers? Good, good, good. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to use the divination book, okay? On Mondays, we use the tarot. On Fridays, we use the divination book. This divination book is called Mystic Muses for the Modern Goddess. You can screenshot it if you want to, or you can go to the link in my bio, and I've got a direct link for you to get this book. I wrote this book for you to be able to use every day, okay? It doesn't matter if you know tarot or not. I've done the readings for you, and I'm going to show you, and you can use this book every day to guide you along your path, okay? This book is designed, all the readings in here are designed for you to take your power back and to stand in that power, okay? So we're going to treat this just like a deck of tarot. We're going to knock on it to get all the old energy off. Everybody always asks me about cleansing decks and whatnot. Knocking, think of that. You hear that vibration, right? It's going push, and it's knocking off the vibration that has been settling around the book. Everything holds a vibration, okay? Everything. So if you have like, I don't know, a little trinket, even a pen can hold a vibration, okay? If you're signing something that's very important, maybe you want to cleanse the pen to make sure it is signed for the highest good with the highest intentions. Everything holds a vibration. So you want to cleanse it off. Then you're going to connect with it through the center of your palms, okay? You have energy centers in the center of your palms. You want to slow your energy down, focus your energy on the book. Y'all focus on the book right now as you're watching this, okay? And we're going to ask the book, what is our message for today, Friday? Participate. What is our message for today, Friday? Focus on the book. What is our message for today, Friday? And then we're going to intuitively turn to a page. And that's our reading. We have the 2 of Swords reversed. Speaking of 2s, okay, I'm going to read this to you. This is your reading for today. Today you drew the 2 of Swords reversed. One of 2 things is happening for you today, Goddess. 1, emotions are getting the best of you about a decision that has to be or has been made. You've tried avoiding this to keep the peace, but it's brought you nothing but distress. It's time to look at the truth of the matter and choose a path. Number 2, you've decided to open up to a conversation about something you had previously shielded yourself from. It takes real bravery to be vulnerable. Be proud of yourself. Either way, today is about choice, choosing to take control instead of avoiding what you fear. That is a goddess. Okay? So today is all about making decisions. Which path do you want to go down, right? We have this new moon. We have the 11-1 energy. And it's asking you, you got to decide. Which path do you want to go down? Do you want to go down the same old path and wind up the same place next year, you know? Or do you want to take this new path and see what happens? Discover a new reality for yourself. Discover new experiences for yourself. What do you want? Make a decision, okay? So I'm going to write this down so I don't forget. And you can do this for yourself. You can use the book every day, or you can do it like at the beginning of the week to see what's coming up for you, okay? And write it all down. That is up to you. You want the new path. Good. See? The new path is much more exciting, right? You already know what the old path is. You've been there, done that. How many times? How many times? How many times have you made the same decisions over and over again? Okay? Every single decision. This is not, it was the Two of Swords in reverse. This is not to make you paranoid. This is not to make you go into, oh, thank you for the hearts. It's not to make you go into like a spiritual psychosis, but I do want you to understand every decision that you make throughout your day is putting you in a certain timeline. Okay? So if you're saying, I can't do this, I can't do that, this is, whatever negative response you want to have, you're putting yourself in that timeline where that is true. Do you get that? Every decision that you're making, you're putting yourself in that timeline where it is true. You might affirm something, but your mind has already made up the decision, and you're putting yourself in that timeline where that is true. Okay? So, what do you want to be true in your life? You have to affirm it. You have to believe it. You have to, give yourself permission to be in that timeline. We talk about that a lot where we, do affirmations and our brain's like, no, that's not true. So what we want to say is, I give myself permission to, and then whatever it is. And then that's when you allow yourself to step into that timeline. Okay? Don't be paranoid about your decisions. Just be aware about your decisions. Okay? Yes, indecision is also a decision. Indecision is a decision to stay the same. Okay? So if you want the same, don't decide. And let it, let life happen to you. I don't like that. But, if that's what you want to do, do that. But, okay. So let's get our message for Saturday. Focus on the book. Bring your attention into the book and ask the book, what is our message for Saturday? What is our message for Saturday? And we intuitively turn to a page. Now we have the Page of Swords. Ooh, a lot has to do with the mind this weekend. Okay? So here's your reading for Saturday. Write this down. Today you drew the Page of Swords. It's going to be a good day. Heck yeah. Today you will likely receive good news and or a fresh idea that will lead you to success. Spend time with this news and look at all aspects of it to determine what is the best course of action for you. Pages are very inquisitive and eager to learn, so embody the curiosity that comes with this page and see where it leads you. If this is good news from a text from a potential love interest, have fun and be flirty. Let that goddess energy radiate through words. Okay? Because swords are thoughts, ideas, communication, and they resemble truth. Okay? So when we have the Page of Swords representing the energy tomorrow, it is the energy of receiving some sort of positive news, or you giving positive news, or you learning something new that is going to lead you to success. This is a very exciting energy. Okay? So let's, for example, today you made a decision to go the new path. You're setting new intentions for this Scorpio New Moon and the 11-1 energy, right? Then tomorrow you receive some positive news. You I don't know, whatever it is going to be for you. It's a collective reading, right? Like, for instance, yesterday or last night, some people in my tribe did the rabbit, and this morning they received money. It happens. Okay? I got paid a big chunk of money this morning. So it's all on whatever it is that you want to experience. Remember, every decision that you make and what you affirm or believe is going to be true, no matter if it's positive or negative. Okay? All right. Now we're going to Sunday. So set your intentions on the book. Ask the book, what is our message for Sunday? What is our message for Sunday? We're going to intuitively turn to a page. All right, we got the Hanged Man in reverse, a major arcana. I think we keep getting major arcanas on Sundays, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Does your paycheck count? Sure. You got your paycheck. Hey, that works. Yeah, and got an automated payment out of the blue. It works. Yeah, rabbit works. I'm telling you. Okay. Today you drew the Hanged Man reversed. This is for Sunday, okay? You've seen enough and it's time to get moving. Detaching from what no longer serves you is the most significant power move you can make. Of course, it's easier said than done, but that's why it's a power move, goddess. What isn't serving you could be a person, place, or habit, and it's up to you to walk on. You know what's best for you. Now it's time to prove it. Are you going to hang around and wind up in the same place next year, or are you going to level up? Isn't that funny? Because I literally said that before we started the reading. I said, if you don't make a decision, if you don't plant these seeds of intention, you will remain in the same place this time next year. The cards know. That's confirming what we're talking about. So, and it's not to put you in fear, it's to put you in reality of what are you doing in your life. Oh, by the way, if you want the book, I intuitively knew somebody was going to ask. It's called Mystic Muses for the Modern Goddess. I have it linked in my bio, or you can look it up on Amazon. I wrote this book for you. This is human written. It has all of the tarot cards, direct and reverse, and all of the messages are geared towards taking your power back and standing in your goddess power. Okay? So everybody seems to love it so far. And if you do have it and you love it, please leave a review to let everybody that comes across it know that this is a legit, human written, real tarot book. Because you never know these days. You never know with so much AI floating around what's real and what's not. I've tested AI and there's been a lot of times where it's gotten the cards wrong. So be very careful with what you're, reading lately. Hanged Man was bottom of the deck last Friday. Okay. And Temperance was on a Sunday a week ago. See, I thought we were getting major arcana on Sundays. Thank you, Heather. I'm so glad that you record all these. Because I don't. All right. Let's get some more oracle. Find out what else we need to know. Or let's get some oracle. Find out what we need to know. What do we need to know this weekend? I feel like it's going to be a good weekend, you guys. A lot of great supportive energy. That includes what I'm listening to. Some readers are not real. Oh, I know. Yeah. Just found you and followed. Oh, good. What do I do if I didn't get... Oh, sorry. What do I do if I didn't get to know my tarot deck? Start over and get to know it. Establish a connection, okay? I feel your authenticity. Thank you. That is the biggest compliment that people can give me, is they feel my authenticity. They realize that what you see is what you get. I was thinking about this the other day. When it comes to teaching these divination tools like tarot and things like that, I'm a real stickler for this is how it's done, okay? And I'm a real stickler for you practicing, you doing what is necessary to get good, because I know that you can do this. And some people take it as me being, you have to do it my way. No, you don't have to do it it's not my way. This is the way it's always been done. And this is the way that's going to get you the best results out of tarot, okay? Or the best results out of numerology. For example, somebody in my comments on my post last night said today is an 11 day. It's actually not an 11 day. Because in numerology, when you add up the numbers, if you have a master number, 11 is a master number, you keep it as 11. So it actually is a 2 day. So that's how things can get mixed up. It is a high vibrational 2 day, but it's not an 11 day today. I was excited thinking it might have been, but it's not. So if you want to learn, then I'm happy to teach you all of these modalities in the Quantum Master Academy. We're all going through every single one of them. Tarot, Advanced Tarot, Metaphysics, Numerology, Astrology, Crystals, and Reiki 1 and 2. Okay? You can get 8 certifications next year, and then I'm going to teach you how to set up your own spiritual business if that's what you choose to do. Okay? It's going to be a small group next year. You can apply through the Quantum Master Academy. Okay? And just know that I don't play around. I don't say, oh, it's whatever you want it to be, and then you leave lost. No, I'm going to be like, I'm going to show you exactly how to do these things so you get real results, okay? We're going to talk about pendulums. We're going to do all the things. It's going to be fun. I got a rabbit in for the month. Perfect. How do you get to know your tarot deck if it's new to you? If you're wanting to get to know your tarot deck, you want to spend time with each card. I go over this in depth in my tarot apprenticeship. We're going to go over it in depth in the Quantum Master Academy as well. You want to spend time with each card and really get to know it and build a relationship. Thank you. I had to get the fox sweater. I have another one that has been on back order for months, and hopefully it'll come later this month. It'll probably show up when I'm out of town, but I'm excited. Okay, what else do we need to know for this weekend? Strategy, look at that. Okay, strategy is number 21. Remember, there's that 2 again. 2 is about making decisions through a balanced energy, okay? Choosing a path and making a plan. So it's like, what do I want to experience? We have this new moon in Scorpio, right? Scorpio wants you to have a deep, transformative energy. It wants you to think big and deep, right? And so when we put these together, it's 3. You are creating with every decision that you make. And remember how I said even your pen can hold a vibration? There you go. Whatever you write down, whatever you think, whatever you say, whatever you do is creating that reality. It's making it true. Okay? Yeah, spend time with your deck. Not every deck is for you. Yeah, well, I've got decks back there that I thought were going to be great. I don't resonate with them so much. But if you're learning for the first time, get the Rider-Waite Tarot deck and learn from that one first and then branch out. But yeah, you need a strategy. You need a plan. What is it that you want? Okay? Yes, it is a feather. It's a feather quill. Yes, our thoughts are the way we vibrate here on this planet, or on this plane. Yes, 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 yes. But if you don't have a plan, if you don't have any sort of thing that you're working towards, whether it's action or manifestation or whatever, then you're just going to have life happen to you. And it's going to continue like this perpetual merry-go-round, okay? So you want to have some sort of plan. You want to have a goal, because if you don't have a goal, if you don't have anything in your sights, then the universe has no idea how to help you, okay? So there's going to be like throwing shit at you, like, okay, well, I mean, you didn't really give us anything to go off of, so we're just going to be like, well, here's what's happening, and they're going to give you positive and negative stuff, okay? All right, let's see what else. And this weekend is a good time to journal, to write things down, because it literally says journal log right here, okay? It's always good to do that. I'm not a big journaler, so if you're not, at least speak it into existence. At least like sit there and do it with intention. I like to write my intentions down for new moons whenever the moon is coming back, and burn it and release it into the universe. That's because I'm a fire sign. That's what I'm drawn to. You do whatever works for you, okay? All right. Oh, hey there. My first tarot is arriving tomorrow. Found you from searching through Beginner Tarot. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Awesome. You're going to love it. All right. What else do we need to know this weekend? I feel like especially every woman should know how to use divination practices and divination tools, because women are scientifically proven more intuitive than men, and we need these tools because they can help the collective. It's not because we're wanting to be better than, it's because that is our ability. That is our natural ability, and we need to use it to help ourselves and help the collective. So yeah. All right, we have Golden Palace in reverse. This is number 23. So 2s are a big deal right now. Okay, I'm going to read this to you. Okay, I think we got this recently as well in reverse. It says, let go of your tight hold of what you believe security should look like. Now is the time to conserve your energy and count your blessings. Resist the pull to become miserly. Like, don't be greedy. Don't be like the, Ebenezer Scrooge, right? Don't be the miser of the tarot and just like hold on to everything for fear of lack. Okay. There will be enough money, love, youth, food, and shelter to go around. A mindset of fear and lack will shut off the flow of true abundance. Trust in the tides because the flow always returns from the ebb. Chop wood, carry water, as the Chinese proverb says. Practice faith and the treasure will be revealed. In fact, you'll find it in plain sight. Okay? This is telling you, stop thinking, I can't do this, I don't have this, and everybody else has this, but I don't, and I'm not going to be able to do this or that. You affirm that it's happening. You step into that timeline where that is true. Okay? There have been people that weren't able to get into my Quantum Master Academy, and I said, don't let that be your answer. Manifest it. And then boom, something happened, and they were able to get in. So don't give up on things, okay? People give up too quickly, and leave room for miracles. Okay, that's what I want to say. Let's do Woodland Wardens. Yes, be in the moment. Absolutely. Absolutely. Whoops. I sent you a message of the people who were flipping cards. Oh, yeah, that is very weird that they do that. I don't understand why they do that. It makes no sense to me. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, flipping the tarot cards after you've dealt them is manipulating the reading. Makes absolutely no sense to me. Like, I can't even think of why somebody would want to do that. What do you recommend for guys trying to get into divination? Guys can absolutely do it. Absolutely do it. It takes a lot of effort and practice and tapping into your feminine energy, which is going to be your more empathic and intuitive energy. So yes, guys can absolutely do divination. I didn't want that to come across as though, women only, but most guys have a hard time tapping into that feminine energy and the empathic energy. They want to keep it just logical. And that's where you're going to get stuck. And then the ego comes into play. And that's when we start to have problems. So yeah, you can do it. All right. What else do we need to know? And if you're wanting to try out tarot to see if it's right for you, get into the self-paced module that I have on my website. You don't have to jump into the Quantum Master Academy yet. Get into the self-paced. See if it's for you. See if you are disciplined enough to actually learn this practice. And then you can branch out. Okay, so we have the raccoon and the sycamore in reverse. It says curiosity, but it's in reverse. That's number, 33. Isn't that funny? Let's get the book and see what it wants to tell us. Oh, got to 30. All right, when this is in reverse, you may be feeling bored, left out, or like nothing piques your interest. Take time for rest and self-care. We cannot feel curious when our most basic needs are unmet. Yeah, if you're feeling disconnected, if you're feeling just burnout, it's telling you that it's time to step back and reevaluate. Time to take a break. It's okay to take a break. I know, like, your brain will fight against that. Mine does. But if you remind yourself, I am permitted to take breaks. I give myself permission to take breaks, to take a day of rest. Whatever it is that you need to do to take care of you, please do it, because you're not going to be good anywhere else or for anyone else if you don't allow yourself to rest. Your body heals the most when you're resting. You connect the most when you're resting. Like, you have to rest, okay? I think they did a study now to where, like, if you take at least one nap a week during the day, it's so good for your heart. So I'm like, oh, awesome. That gives me an excuse. Hang on. Let me put this up here. Let's see. Got me in tears on this end. Oh, hugs. Resonates a lot. I can't wait till next week that I can share with the vision board we did in your class. Oh, what the vision board. Then I can share what the vision board we did in your class did for me. Ooh, I'm excited, Mari. No, this isn't someone's reading. This is a collective reading. I think they flipped the cards for show. It comes off as more interesting. Yes, exactly. They try to do the rabbit out of the hat magic. You love naps? Good. I have a hard time sleeping during the day, but I try. I at least allow myself to just lay there or just rest without thinking, without doing anything, all of that. Let's see. I'm looking for a job and had 3 jobs that people email about. Oh, good for you. Allow the right one to come to you. You just found me on the FYP? Good. I'm glad you're here. Okay. What else do we need to know this weekend? We get together every Monday and Friday at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, okay? So if you're new here, mark it on your calendar, set an alarm, whatever you need to do. We get together. I pull tarot for the week or the weekend. I pull oracle. We talk about it all. We laugh, we cry, we do all the things. So, yeah. You're new here as well? Awesome. Good. If you're new to my page totally, then make sure you check out everything through the link in my bio, especially if you're wanting to learn tarot or if you're wanting to learn tarot and everything else. If it's just tarot, go to the Tarot Apprenticeship. You could do my self-paced module. That's the only thing available right now. If you're wanting to be in my small group all next year, that's called the Quantum Master Academy, okay? Ooh, we have the lizard. I'm going to read this to you, okay? It's a great message. Let me grab the book. Just give me a second to find it. Oh, good. Wasn't that hard. Okay. Intellectual, sensitive to the subtle, dreamer. The lizard is an expert in the realm of sensory perception. As if it has a sixth sense, the lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the lizard down. Big crowds, lots of travel, or overstimulation will drain a lizard of their magical essence. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights in big city and return to the inner artist who's been whispering your name. I mean, if that's not a confirmation for you to step back and recharge, because if you are burning yourself out, you are not going to be any good in any aspect of your life, okay? When in balance, artistic, telepathic, spiritual. When out of balance, elusive, non-committal, and flaky. Because you can't. You're like, yeah, but I'm so tired, I can't, right? You're just not any good. Bring into balance a creative project. There you go. Do something you enjoy, not something you feel you have to do, okay? Creative projects are kind of like a waking meditation or a walking meditation, whatever you want to see it as. They allow your brain just to flow, and that's where you'll get a lot of wonderful ideas. Do we dare? You feel that? Time to paint. Yes. You claim that one? Whoops. Maybe I shouldn't unhide your comment. Don't get that in my head. Can't do big crowds. Anxieties. Yeah, overboard. What is the deck that you're using right now? It looks so cute. I did the Woodland Wardens. And then this one is the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit. I'm not sure which one that was that I was holding when you left the comment. I'm a lizard totem of my shamanic class. Ooh, fascinating. Hang on, let me pick up these. The Rebel deck. Can't have it on the floor. Okay, let's see what comes out in the Kipper deck. I work every day till the 9th. I can't wait for a break. Oh my goodness. I understand that. All right, what else do we need to know this weekend? What else do we need to know this weekend? Oh, fuck me. We're just going to let this sit here. If you're new here, this card comes out, I'm going to say now, 99% of the time when we're doing readings here on live. So much to the fact that I want to take this fucking card out of this deck. I'm so tired of seeing it. But here's the thing, you guys, we're getting stronger and stronger messages that you need a community. You need a tribe. You need people for support. You need people to resonate with, okay? I highly recommend, and you can, whatever, I highly recommend getting into the tribe. Okay, even if you can't get into the Quantum Master Academy, I highly recommend you get into my tribe. This is for women. We're going to go on a journey together next year as well. No, you're not going to learn all the divination tools and get certifications, but we're going to work with some of the divination tools. I'm going to teach you some things about all of that and about life. So check out the tribe and see if that resonates with you. I have not updated the website for everything that's coming in 2025, but it's going to be different than what it has been in the past years. Every month, we're going to have a theme. You're going to have challenges. You're going to have videos that unlock at certain times. We're going to work with the moon phases, okay? Instead of just we're going to have a theme for the month, but it's actually more so going to be a theme for the moon phases, okay? We're going to do what we're supposed to do and work with those moon phases, okay? It's going to be amazing. And we're going to do readings. You're going to be able to practice tarot readings or come get your tarot cards read. We're going to do all the things. It's going to be awesome, and I'm excited. So if you have not gotten into the tribe, get into the tribe. It is extremely affordable, okay? Extremely affordable. So there's your community card. Maybe that's why it keeps coming out, because I needed to bring that up. I don't know. I'm already working on the content for the tribe. So it'll just unlock each period. I'll let you know. It's going to be, I'm excited. We're going to have more time to get together and to practice tarot, to practice certain things. And it's not going to be just teaching always. It's going to be you putting it into play. I have exhausted that card. It needs to retire. I'm over it. I'm hoping in 2025, we get another one. That's what happened, you guys. That's what happened when the fox card kept showing up a few years ago. That's why the fox is our mascot for the tribe, because the fox kept showing up. And then it became the mascot of the tribe. And then we went through a cycle and it finally chilled out. So yeah, it happens. Okay, what else do we need to know for this weekend? Ooh, we have bison abundance. Okay, I'm going to read this to you. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. That's how you get abundance, is you ask for the way to be shown and you give gratitude. Okay? Gratitude, 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 gratitude. All the time. Okay? Every time I get a new booking, I give gratitude. Every time I get a new member to the tribe or the tarot community, I give gratitude. Every time somebody gets into the Quantum Master Academy, I give gratitude. Every time something good happens to one of my children, I give gratitude. Every wonderful moment that I experience, I give gratitude. Every time I blow out my candles, I give gratitude because the candle's doing its work. I set intentions for these candles and they're doing their job. And so I'm telling you, I might look crazy, but I don't give a shit because it works. Before I blow out my candle, I say thank you and then I blow it out. Okay? Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude brings abundance. Okay? Brings more of what you're grateful for. It could be good times. It could be good health. It could be good friends, good, relationships. It could be money. It could be anything. But give gratitude. No matter if you have $1 to your name, give gratitude that you have that $1. Okay? So the more you do that, the more you're going to experience. What book called? Oh. Hang on. This one? This is linked in my bio, or you can take a screenshot. Whatever works for you. It's on Amazon. Mystic Muses for the Modern Goddess. It's gotten all 5-star reviews, except for one person decided to give it 4 stars, even though they loved it, and I don't understand why, but I was like, okay. You're welcome. Okay, let's get some more cards. Find out what else we need to know. Isn't this fun? You're very welcome. Let's do this one. I haven't done this one in a while. I can say this works 100%. The more I give gratitude, even in life lessons, the more opportunities have opened. Yes, yes, yes. Oops, hang on. Let me unhide yours. Let's see. Thank you so much. She said, I love your energy. I appreciate that. Who needs some gratitude in their life? I missed that one, I think. I found the Woodland Tarot deck, but the one you pulled the lizard from, I can't find it. Yeah, I don't know. I would assume it's on Amazon. It's Animal Spirit. I'm sorry, the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit. So, yeah. And it's got like an eyeball in the front. And it's shiny. It's by Kim Krans. Krans. It's a great deck. No worries, Patty. Okay. What else do we need to know for this weekend? Twos are a theme, like I said, decision making, and through balance, okay? There's another number 23. So we have the Golden Palace, number 23, and we have, I always say this wrong, and I think you normally correct me. Is it Panacea or, I don't know, Panacea. There's a solution for every problem, okay? Whatever's holding you down, look at the ropes on the feet. Whatever's holding you down, there is a solution. There is a decision to be made. There is something that can be done about it, okay? Stop thinking that you were always stuck. You are not. You just need to get up and move. Get up and walk away. Get up and start the thing. Make the decision. Remember, you are in control here. Nobody else. So if there's something you're wanting to do, but there seems to be an obstacle, change it. Manifest it to be cleared. Manifest, if you need money for something, manifest that thing into your life and the money will just show up. See yourself in that experience with that thing and the money will just show up. The opportunity will just show up. Okay? Sometimes you don't even need money. Sometimes things are given to you for free, but you have to experience yourself in that experience. Okay? Does that make sense? Panacea. Thank you. And I always rely on you to correct me on that one. Panacea. Exactly what I needed to hear. Get up and move. Yeah. Stop waiting around. Stop moping around. Stop, being the victim. Like, shit happens and it sucks, right? You're very valid for being frustrated or hurt about certain things, but you don't want to let that control your life, Like, imagine some toxic ass person does some shitty thing to you and then they go off and live their life. They're not giving two thoughts to you anymore. They're done, over onto their next victim. And you're over here going, God, I can't believe they did that to me. I can't believe that happened. And you're just like letting them still control your life. Let that go. Okay? I bought the book. So I put it under my pillow. I tell you, this book is speaking to me. Good. Yeah, it's either a blessing or a lesson. Yeah. You got the QMA insights? Good. What time is it? Speaking of which, I have a meeting in a little bit. All right. What else do we need to know? Oracle. Wait for important information. Look at that. She's tapping in. Look, she has on a red scarf or a red shawl because she has the power. The power comes to her, right? She's waiting for the information. She is receptive to whatever it is that she wants to know about, and then she takes action. Okay? So that's like what meditation is. Meditation is waiting for the answer. It's being in that still moment so you can receive that guidance. This is why when you're doing a divination practice, it is really important to be in a place of calm and peace, because that's where you receive the energy. If you are blaring loud music, if you have chaos in the background, if you are chaos yourself, you're going to miss so much because you're not in that state of receptivity. You're not in that state of calmness. Intuitive messages, psychic messages, they boom, just like that. They are so quick that if you aren't in that receptive state, if you aren't in that calm state, you are going to miss it because it happens so fast. And it's just like a touch of energy and then it's gone. That's why it's not easy to be a psychic or a medium, because that energy moves so fast and it happens so fast that sometimes you can't grasp it, or sometimes you second guess it because it happens so fast. So the more you practice of being intentional, of being receptive, of waiting for the answer, then the more you're going to experience. I hope that makes sense. She must be a generator. I love it. You're very welcome, very welcome. I'm so glad you guys are getting a lot out of this. Exactly what's happened to me, and that's what I thought, so I decided now I'm number one. Yes, ma'am, you are. Let's get into the money deck. Let's see what our money message is for the weekend. I feel as if I've been getting words pop in my head that aren't mine. Yep, that happens. All right. What does the money deck want to tell us about this weekend? You guys, remember, anytime I grab a deck and I start shuffling, put your intention and your focus on the deck, okay? Ask it, what is our money message for this weekend? Or when I grab one of just the random oracle cards, what is our message for this weekend? Or on Mondays, what is our message for this week? Put your intentions in the cards. What is our money message for this weekend? Ooh, we got beauty. There's 3 ways to resonate with this card, okay? Number 1, embrace your unique style and own it. Let the world see who you really are. I had a question was it Monday or maybe sometime last week, somebody said that, where was was it a Zoom? I can't remember. Somebody was like, how do you handle people knowing what you do? You know, because it's still a little bit taboo in certain places and things like that. And I literally do not give a shit. Like, I don't care what people think about what I do, because I know what I do. I know what my true calling and my true purpose is. And I know that I help thousands of people from around the world to heal, to stand in their power, to learn these tools, and to take their life back. So to me, that person's opinion, it doesn't matter to me at all. At all. So when you're following your passion, when you're following your calling, don't worry about what anybody else says. You step out as the true, authentic you, because that's where your true vibration is. And that's what's going to allow the abundance and the opportunities to start flowing in, because you are embracing your own unique vibration. Does that make sense? Number 2, consider careers doing hair, jewelry, clothing, or any job that enhances others' beauty. That's for you, Miss Maudie. Number 3, your inner world must match your outer world for things to change. Remember how I said, whatever decision you're making and whatever you are believing has to be true. So that is what is formulating in your life. Okay? Yes, for you too, Marlo. So, this is all about you being your authentic self. You stepping up and saying, you know what? This is what I want. This is who I am. This is the life I'm going to lead. As long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, it does not matter. It does not matter what anybody else says, because they are looking at this through a limited lens. Okay? I live down in the Bible Belt. And so like things like tarot and divination are all still a little bit taboo, right? Even though people are still like really curious about it, they have to kind of like hide their curiosity. But I still do it. Hang on, I gotta verify myself. This stupid thing. When you line it up perfectly, it doesn't do it. But when I go a little bit past it, it's like, oh yeah, you're verified. You're human. I guess because humans make mistakes. I don't know. This one's really hitting you. Uh-oh. Okay. Good. So yeah, we have to stop. You will never get anywhere if you worry about what people are saying or thinking about you. Can you imagine all of the successful people in the world? At one point or another, people thought they were crazy until they showed them that they were actually achieving something. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you, or that's so amazing, or I look up to you. But yeah, at one point they were called crazy. They were called delusional. They were whatever names they've been called. I've been called lots of names. I don't give a shit, because look at me now. Like, that's not look at me now. It doesn't matter. I don't care. You have to not care about other people's journey. This is your journey. You focus on that. Okay? And this is how I teach. If you don't like it, do not get into the Quantum Master Academy. I always tell people, you see that meme where it's like, don't sit next to me unless you want to be motivated to get off your ass and like change your life. That's me. Don't sit next to me and strike up a conversation if you don't want to be motivated and your life to change. That's my superpower. I'm a self-projected projector in my human design. My energy pierces into you, and I start reading that, and I start picking out all kinds of things that help you. So I love my superpower. I think not caring comes from age too. Yes, it does. This is the card telling me I'm doing good purging, reorganizing my spaces so they hold my crystals. Oh, nice. Good. Yes. Okay. What time is it? 10:30. Let's do Queen of the Moon Oracle, because that one was calling to me. You just ordered my book? Awesome. I hope you love it. And once you get it, if you do love it, please leave a review. I appreciate it. The review helps other people to know that it's real and it's actually good. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Yes, love who you are. You are a magical being. Absolutely. Like, if you remind yourself of that, like, I'm a magical being. I am a soul having this human experience. So I'm going to go have an experience. Forget what anybody else thinks. I'm going to have an experience. Done. Okay? What's my book? I'll show you right quick. I love that you all are interested in the book. I worked my ass off on this book. I rewrote this book 3 times. I'm in a group chat with Monty and Jamie, and because we all work together, and I kept telling them, well, I'm rewriting it again, and I wanted to make sure it was perfect for you all, and that it was the most empowering thing for y'all. So yeah, it's called Mystic Muses for the Modern Goddess. It is linked in my bio. It's linked on my website, or you can go straight to Amazon and search it up. It is a tarot divination book. It has all the tarot cards in it, direct and reverse, and all the readings. You open to a page every day to get your reading for the day. It's an intuitive book. I have instructions how to use it on the inside, okay? So don't worry. But yeah, all the cards are direct and reverse read, and they are designed to help you to take your power back and to stand in your goddess energy. So yeah, it's fun. And it's a little sassy, like me. You're welcome. Okay. Let's see. What else do we need to know? This is one of my OG decks, the Queen of the Moon Oracle. It's a great deck. What do we need to know this weekend? Focus on the deck. What do we need to know? What do we need to know this weekend? We have boundaries, number 12. Okay. Boundaries are huge, just like what we're talking about when you worry about what other people think or do or say, right? When you have your boundaries up, you don't worry about that, okay? You don't let people shit talk you. If they do, then you just don't talk to them anymore. You don't let people interfere with your progress, right? As long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, it's none of their business. So having healthy boundaries, you see the little lotus flower right there? It helps you to grow as your spiritual self. It helps you step into that alignment, okay? Because you are setting that expectation of what you are and are not willing to accept from other people or to experience, okay? So boundaries are extremely necessary and healthy. And again, another number 2. So we have 12, 21, 23, 2 of Swords, all of that. 25 with the fairy blessing. Let's do one more and then we will get into the rebel deck. What do you think about not reading cards in reverse? I actually made a whole video about that on TikTok. It didn't get posted on Instagram because my little thing disconnected. You absolutely need to read reversals in tarot because the reversal cards have meaning. And if you're not reading reversals, you are missing that meaning and you're giving a false reading. You're not giving the client or yourself all of the information possible. So yeah, absolutely necessary. What else do we need to know this weekend? Focus on the deck. Freedom. Look at that. We have that balance of yin and yang. We have the shape, what looks like a heart, right? This is like the Chariot card in tarot. The Chariot has the black and white Sphinx in front of it, right? And there's no reins on the sphinxes, right? They just move together because they are aligned. They are moving forward towards success, okay? When you are in balance, when you are celebrating both energies and you're in your sovereignty and you're in your power, you experience this amazing freedom. And there's a freedom that comes from not giving a shit about what other people think or say about you, okay? It takes practice. I get it. When I got on to TikTok in 2020, I posted videos, was doing all the things, and I finally hit the algorithm, got like 10,000 followers overnight. Well, with good stuff comes negativity, And then when I started posting about tarot, I got negativity. And at first, it really used to hurt my feelings because I'm like, oh my God, like, why are they saying such mean things about me? Or making like shitty videos about me. Then I got to the point where, like, you know what? It's some person, some rando behind a keyboard that is unhappy in their own life. And so they want to make me unhappy, and I'm not going to give them that power. Okay? That's how you have to see people that are lashing out at you or spreading their negativity onto you, is they are unhappy. And so they are trying to make you unhappy with them because misery loves company. Don't give them that power. Got it? You have freedom to accept that or not, honestly. You too, Heather. Can we do rabbit thing though still? I mean, you can try it since we still have the new moon happening, but normally you do it going into the new month. But I mean, I don't see any harm in doing it on this new moon. So yeah, try it. See what happens. I mean, not like anything negative is going to happen. I lied. Let's do one more, and then we'll do the Rebel deck. Actually, two more. I forgot about this deck. It's a brand new one. We're just going to get into all the decks. I have a few more minutes until I have a meeting, so we got time. If you missed the beginning, I put all of this on YouTube, okay? So don't worry if you missed the beginning. What else do we need to know this weekend? Let the leaves go. I can let go of what I no longer need. Isn't that perfect for being in fall time? That's what the fall leaves are here to show us. It's about letting go, and then they fall onto the ground. Then they, what's it called? Disintegrate, I guess you can say, and they get absorbed into the soil, and that's the nutrients for the soil. That's the nutrients for the tree. Okay? So whatever you experience, don't hang on to it. Let it go and let it nurture your growth. Get rid of all the other stuff. Let it nurture your growth. Does that make sense? And it's number 10. 10 is the Wheel of Fortune in tarot. Just saying. All right, let's do this deck. This is a really new deck, but it's great. I like it. Yes, fertilizer. Absolutely. Every experience that you have is fertilizer for your life. Whoop! This deck is slippery, though. Reminds me of Pretty Woman. Like slippery little suckers. I could do movie quotes for days if you haven't guessed already. Let's do one more. Oh, come on. Okay. Focus on the deck. Let's see what our message is for this weekend. Yeah, the snails. He's like, happens all the time. All right. What is our message for this weekend? And I know we've talked about it a lot. That's why I put it up on YouTube so you can rewatch it. Steady progress. Move with deliberate care as patience and attentiveness guide you to thoughtful achievements. This one right here. The other one says, small steps, the small wins, the small triumphs, the small everyday victories, embrace them, celebrate them. They will take you there. So yeah, it's all about movement, making these decisions, taking action, planting the seeds, and affirming that this is your new reality. Because remember, whatever you decide, whatever you affirm, the universe has to make it true. It's just energy. It's science, okay? It is a little mixed with spirituality if you want to. But I love that science is now starting to prove spirituality. I've been saying that for years. I'm like, if both sides would just get their head out of their ass and work together, then we can uncover the secrets of the universe. So I'm glad they're listening to me. Just kidding. Nobody knew. Okay. This is the Rebel deck. This deck has a potty mouth. It is in your face. Uh-oh. Well, that just sucked the battery out of my iPad. That's weird. All y'all's energy is like draining the iPad. Okay, let's do this right quick before it dies. Movie quotes, you and me both, yeah. Okay. So if you get offended easily, scroll away because the Rebel deck has an attitude like me and it has a potty mouth and it's funny. So it will call you out. So let's see, what do we need to know this weekend? What is our message for this weekend? Oh, thank you so much. So first time watching you. I love how real and no BS you are. That's me. Oh, fuck fear. It will lie to your face. True. Yeah, science and spirituality are two sides of the same coin. Absolutely. Fuck fear. It will lie to your face. So I told you. It has some language and I love it. So whatever you're afraid of, it's only trying to hold you back. And it's not doing you any good. Okay? So before my iPad dies, I just want to tell you all, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you need anything, the link is in my bio. Everything is linked for you, okay? If you have any questions, feel free to email me or DM me. I will be back here Monday morning, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We will go through the week ahead. If you want to learn tarot specifically, get into the self-paced tarot apprenticeship. You have to scroll past the live wait list. The live tarot apprenticeship waitlist, it's right underneath that. That's the self-paced, okay? That takes you through everything that I teach in the live classes as well. So if that's where you want to start there. If you want to jump into the Quantum Master Academy and spend the year with me and the other ladies in there, then you can apply for the Quantum Master Academy and I will get back to you as soon as possible, okay? So you all have a wonderful weekend. Love you bunches. And manifest. It's a new moon. It's a high vibrational day, okay? Again, if you missed the beginning, I'm going to put this up on YouTube. My YouTube is linked as well, all right? Love y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you on Monday.